taking the space with yourself is very important. We are distracted by so much. There's so much noise all around us. Voices from everywhere outside of us. And those external influences are often overpowering our own inner voice. Often doing that. And so you might ask yourself, what is a practical way for me to start connecting with myself? Because you see, meditation, I'm trying it, and I really can't sit still for long. The reason for that is because a lot of times most people are very overstimulated. They got so much, they haven't had, especially mentally, maybe not physically, maybe they haven't exercised, but mentally they're so overstimulated. They haven't given themselves a time to unwind. And then when they do, it can feel a little bit scary or overwhelming because then they feel all that tension that's been built up coming forward. So one of the practical strategies that I do, okay, and you will have to experiment and find the one that works best for you, is to move. Move. Whether it's doing a reflective walk, whether it is doing an exercise class that you enjoy, could be yoga, could be Zumba, whether you're just putting on music and dancing around, which is what I often do, okay, moving with your body, being with yourself, engaging in activity, just you and you alone, is a great entry point to releasing any overstimulation, making sure, if possible, I know if you're in a class, you might have to wear sneakers, well, depending, if you're taking bar yoga, you're barefoot. But if you can, get your bare feet to the ground. Get your bare feet to the ground, move with your bare feet, feel yourself grounded. Put a song, a positive inspirational song, because you see, another key thing is we are subconsciously influenced by everything around us. The words in music you might think are not affecting you, but guess what? When you repeat them over and over, let's say you're listening to a song about heartbreak. Now, I'm not saying not to. I enjoy all the music that's out there, right? I love a variety of music. So I'm not at all saying not to enjoy your heartbreak songs and to go through that. I'm going to talk about emotion in a bit. But what I am saying is just to be very aware of how much you're giving yourself that, because the more you play something in over and over repetitively, okay, it becomes a pattern. You don't realize it, but you're creating a pattern. You're replaying something over and over that's going into your system mentally, all right, sensationally, it's going in there. So you have to become very aware what you're watching, what kind of TV shows and movies you're watching, what you're listening to, and how often. So again, it's all in balance. I'm not saying, you can't have your fun and watch or listen to a heartbreak or watch, a certain movie that might be a little scary or something. But just be very mindful and aware that the more you do something, that's what you're feeding yourself. It's just like food, okay? So in order to have that entryway, that practical entryway to start connecting with yourself, begin to spend time with yourself with an activity that you enjoy. Okay, most of us think, oh, I have to first start meditating. You will begin, after you spend time with yourself, there will come a point, if not, everybody's different. Some people will be a little quicker, some people will be a little longer. There will come a point when once you start spending time with yourself, you will begin to notice that the silence becomes sweeter. You begin to notice, wow, I have this inner voice. I have all these aspects of me that have for a long time been overshadowed by this external world, by everything external. Wow, now I'm beginning to sense and feel my inner world. In terms of taking the overstimulation in your body and beginning that reflective process to connect with your inner voice, your inner wisdom, begin to first move. Now, once you move, go with what feels best. Some of you might do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a little bit more, a little less. Then check back in. How am I feeling now? Do I feel that tension has been released? Do I feel that now I can slow down a bit? And then take 2 to 3 minutes to be with your breath. And all you need to do is exactly what we did in the very beginning when we connected with one another. Just start noticing your inhalation as it enters your body. Notice your exhalation. You can do what's called equal breathing and just count your breath, to 3 or 4 as you inhale, and then do the same as you exhale, all right? And you're going to start to find your way. So this is the entry point.